Good morning, dear children. I, Miss Jennifer, will be teaching you all the next chapter 1.4 The King's Choice. Today, we will be learning an interesting lesson, and this lesson will be done part-wise. So, let's start part 1. Children, you can refer your test book, page number 10 and 11. The King's Choice from Flock Tales, retold written by Shankar. Children, let's know about the writer. Keshwa Shankar Pillai was better known as Shankar, as a writer and cartoonist. He was born in Kerala. He is considered the father of political cartooning in India. He was awarded by Padma Vibhushan in the year 1976. He died in 1989 at the age 87. This was the detail about the writer. The King's Choice highlights the value such as loyalty and kindness. We will learn in this lesson is the faithful camel's character by seeing loyalty always pays. This story will give us an moral too. Let's now see the characters in the story. They are the leopard, the vulture, the fox, the camel, and the main hero of our story, the lion. He is the king of the forest. So, come on children, let's start the lesson. There was once a lion who was king of the forest. He was big and strong and very fierce. Children, here the story starts with the king of the forest, that is the lion. And why he is called the king of the forest? Because he is strong, big, and fierce. Fierce means very dangerous animal. All the other animals in the forest called him king. They brought him gifts from every corner of the forest. Because all the animals were frightened of the king, and they also honored him a lot. So they bought gifts from every corner of the forest for the lion. But the more the lion had, the more he wanted. Here, in spite of having all the respect and honor that he had, but he was never satisfied. And he always wanted more and more. So one day he said, a king must have a coat. He said to himself one day. So one day he thought, as he is a king, and a king should have a coat. A lion wanted his own coat. So he wanted an courtiers in it. He called a fox to his side. You are known to be wise and clever creature, fox, said the lion. I want you to be my advisor. So one day, he called Fox and said, you are a wise animal. Wise means intelligent and clever creature. So I am appointing you as a advisor. Advisor means one who gives advice or suggestion. Thank you, Your Majesty, said the fox, bowing low. Fox became very happy and he thanked lion by giving respect to him, that is, by bowing down towards him. The lion next called a leopard to his side and said, "You are known to be a watchful and swift of foot leopard. I want you to be my bodyguard." Children, why lion wanted the leopard to be a bodyguard? Because the leopard is watchful and swift of foot. That means he is very alert. So, lion appointed leopard as a bodyguard. "Thank you, your majesty," said the leopard, bowing low. Here, leopard also became very happy, and he thanked lion for appointing him as a bodyguard. The lion then called a vulture to his side and said, "You are a bird vulture and can fly high. You are to be my messenger." Here, the lion has chosen the vulture because he could fly high, and therefore he was chosen to be a messenger. "Thank you, your majesty," said the vulture, bowing low. Here, even vulture became very happy that he was appointed as a messenger. Now all the three courtiers were happy. So children, who are all the three courtiers? Yes, the fox, the leopard, and the vulture. The fox, the vulture, and the leopard took an oath of loyalty to the king. Oath means pledge. Children, as we all know, when we have a position, we need to take our oath. Oath means a pledge. And why do we need to take this pledge? Yes, to say that we are going to be faithful. We are going to be loyal in whatever we do. And children, at this point of time, let us think about whom we need to be loyal to. Yes, we need to be loyal to our country because we belong to Mother India. We need to be loyal to our school because school is a temple of learning. And we also need to be loyal to our loving parents because they have given us birth and they take care of us. Children, in the same way, all the three courtiers, the fox, the leopard, and the vulture, were very loyal to the king because the king promised to give them food and protection. For some time, all went well in the court of the lion's king. For some time, everything was going on very well in his court. The three courtiers never opposed the king. The three courtiers means the fox, the leopard, and the vulture. They never opposed the king. They never disagreed to whatever the king said. His wishes were law. So whatever the lion used to say, that these courtiers were have to follow. Whenever he rode, they stood in awe. Awe means fear of wonder. Whenever he took a walk, all the three courtiers followed him. When the lion went for hunting, they found the animal for him to kill. So after he had his meal, the courtiers would eat whatever was left over. So they always had enough to eat. One day, the vulture came back from a flight. Flight means act of flying. So one day, the vulture came to the king and said, "Your Majesty, have you ever eaten a camel?" He asked. "It is very tasty. I ate it once in the desert." Students, have you ever eaten a camel? I'm sure none of us have eaten. But the vulture had eaten a camel's meat, and he knew that it was very tasty, and therefore he wanted the lion also to do the same. Children, kindly write these hard words 3 times in your notebook. Children, after writing those hard words, write these meanings once in your notebook and study.